lot of my inshore setups, my light tackle fluke setups, schoolie, back bay, striper setups, if you look at them, one thing in common you'll see is that they all have Shimano Stradics on them, and they were, the older generation, the FLs, am I correct?
Correct.
So they actually upgraded them. They came out with new FMs, and well, if they're anything like the FLs, these are going to be winners. And JP from Shimano is here to go over some of the new features on this reel.
Absolutely. So every 4 years or so, you can pretty much guarantee that Shimano is going to redesign a product line, and Stradic has been 4 years. It's been 2019 since the FL came out. What we see with Shimano is trickle-down effect from Stella. Stella was reintroduced last year, the Stella FK. It sets the bar for all technologies that we create. So everything that you see in this reel came from Stella, or just recently was in Stella. This reel, they gave 4 new features that came on Stella last year to upgrade this reel. So your FLs that you love so much, this is a lot better of a reel.
Really?
So it's got Infinity Drive, and Infinity Drive is where you take the drive shaft, and instead of supporting it with the pinion gear, it runs through the pinion gear, and what it gives the angler is improved torque under load, so more winding power. Very important with stripers and everything else that are hard pulling or big baits. The other thing they did is they went to the Infinity Cross gear. So Shimano's always been known as a gear company. The reason our reels last so long is because our gears are cold forged aluminum. They're stamped out of a puck of aluminum. It's the most durable gear on the market. Well, this gear in here is the same gear as Stella. It's an Infinity Cross gear, MicroModule 2. So basically it has a new tooth pattern that's been computer engineered to disperse load more evenly across all the teeth. Gives you more smoothness, more winding power as well. The front end, you got to stop a raging blue or a raging striper, so drag is always important. And traditionally, your FLs would be a felt drag in the 1000 and 2500, but they'd be cross carbon drag in the 3, 4, and 5000. They went to Stella's new drag washer called the Duracross Drag, which is woven carbon fiber. That woven carbon fiber gives you the smoothness of felt, but the durability across carbon.
Right.
And your stopping powers, I mean, a 1000 is going to put only 7 pounds of drag out, but 2500 and 3000 like you have in your hand, 20 pounds of stopping power, 24 pounds of stopping power on the 4 and 5000.
More than enough.
More than enough.
More than enough.
And then the last thing they put in, if you look inside just under the line roller, there's something they call the anti-twist fin. It is designed primarily for fluorocarbon fishermen who fish slackline presentations. It keeps the line tucked up into the line roller, and it increases line management. If you have a small loop, it removes the loop before it goes on the spool.
Right.
If you're a braid to fluorocarbon guy like I am, you can easily remove this with a set of needle nose pliers. It's just a rubber fin, so that it's not clicking as it goes into the spool. So everything else that you loved about your FL is the same. Long stroke spool, 6 shielded anti-rust bearings plus 1, X-Protect for saltwater penetration resistance, Hagane body, that all metal body. So Stradic is Stradic with 4 new upgrades that make it a monster compared to the previous generation.
That's awesome, JP. 4 great upgrades. Guys, if you like the FLs, you got to check the FMs out. JP, thank you.
You're welcome.